Hello, and welcome to May's 24-hour reading challenge. Yay! I'm sorry, I don't have the energy to be really enthusiastic, but I am looking forward to this. I have not had time to sit and read all month. So I am excited. It's just hot, okay? It's hot, and I have decided to do this on the hottest weekend of the year, which is a bold choice by me, but here we are. So I have my iPad here to set our timer on. We will be starting with You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. Usually I've been starting on a fresh book for the challenges this year, but that's not how we're doing this. This is going to go a little bit differently. I know I said that in the last video, but I mean it in this video. I really do. I don't have the mental capacity, to be perfectly honest with you, to do what I usually do, which is pause the timer every single time I'm not reading and read actually for 24 hours. I do not have that in me. I don't. And we are just going to move on, okay? So this timer will be on whenever I should be reading. So like if me and my partner decide, because it's bank holiday weekend, so if me and my partner decide we're going to watch a film, time is not going. Time to eat, time to sleep, time is not going. Chloe sat on her ass on her phone when she should be reading, time are going. Chloe deciding to go stare outside the window for half an hour because she's dead. I don't know, something, whatever. Timer is going. You get it? You getting the vibe? Cool. Yeah, like I said, we're starting on You and Me on Vacation. We have started it, which is a bit of a stretch, really. We're on page 16. I thought I'd read more of it. I thought we were on like page 40 at least. So we're basically starting it from the beginning. Oh, I didn't even finish on a chapter. That's when you know shit ain't right. You know? It's just when you know. But it's fine. It's fine. We're all going to be okay. We're all going to survive. I will apologise if you hear any fan sounds throughout the video. Like I said, it's the hottest weekend of the year. I don't handle heat well, so the fan will be going, and I may forget to turn it off when I'm talking to you. My apologies in advance. Hopefully I don't. And hopefully, I've got the wind protector on my microphone. Hopefully everything will be okay. But just apologies in advance. Okay? Okay. Shall we get a timer? I think we do. Let's do this, shall we? So I've read 100 pages. I'm really loving this. I think this is really cute. I completely forgot what this book was about. I'm sorry. Alfie is dancing behind the camera. Which also, I don't know if you realises, messes up the lighting a little bit. Yeah, there you guys. I'm vibing with Poppy and Alex. I'm very curious as to what happened to ruin their relationship. Well, their friendship. My suspicion is that he was in love with her the entire time and he was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And that's why he was like, nah, I'm not going to do anything with you for like 2 years. That's my guess. I won't tell you if I'm right because that would be a spoiler. But, just want to let you know that was my thoughts. But I'm enjoying it. It has taken me nearly 2 hours. I may or may not have forgot to turn the timer off when we were having food. So actually, take like 20 minutes off because we watched one episode of Scrubs. I'm happy. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's giving me the nice vibes that I want to have. So I'm gonna keep going. Good morning. It is now Saturday. Saturday morning. Time-wise, how are we doing, you ask? Well, we are nearly bang on 19 hours remaining. That is how we are doing. And I have finished You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. Thank you for my apple. I was having a really good time with this book. I just want to say that now. I was having a really, really good time with this book. I was smiling. I was like, oh my God, they're actually like low-key perfect for each other. Like low-key. They were like, oh, we don't work. You know, there's too many differences here. I'm like, no, there's just the right amount. You work. And I was, you know, like screaming at them because obviously no, Chloe. Don't say that. Anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to scream at them to get their act together, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, it's a romance, so yay, they get their act together, yay. And I was like, yes, finally. And I thought, well, there's like 70 pages after the book. Don't tell me. And there is just some miscommunication. There is just... The ending really flopped for me, okay? It really flopped for me. By the end of it, I didn't really care if they ended up together or not because it pissed me off. I was rooting for them so hard, and then the miscommunication happened. There was no benefit of the doubt. There was no trust, and it just pissed me off, and it kind of ruined the vibe. This went from being a potentially 5-star romance read for me to a 3.75. Which is a drop. That's a drop. And that's never happened in an Emily Henry book. I've always vibed with her books from beginning to end. I don't think I've ever rated one of her books lower than a 4-star. Until now. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to another book. What book are we going to move on to? I don't know. Let's find out together. I'm in a weird mood today. Weird mood. I don't know if... I'm thinking something that really excites me. I think we're all on the same page here. Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, okay, so if you're new here and you can't tell by my facial expression, this is my favourite book series of all time. All time. I love it. This book right here is one of the reasons I got back into reading in the first place in like 2020. I think it was. I don't remember. I loved it. I think this was like one of my first reads of the year, and I just fell in love with it and haven't stopped since. And I've wanted to reread it. I even put it on my 26th of 2026 as a reread. So we're going to reread The Thursday Murder Club. Hello. Oh, shit. Hello. We are back with an update. It is Saturday evening. Have I done much reading today? Not really. We did go on a little 2-mile walk, which was nice. Has been very warm though. And yeah. I ain't got much more of an excuse. But time-wise, we are on I don't even know what that says. 16, 12, 33. I don't know how well you can see that. My apologies. And reading-wise, we are over halfway of the Thursday Murder Club. I am on page 204. Am I having a wonderful time with this again? Oh, of course I am. I loved it when I first read it, and I'm loving it now. I have no complaints. And now, the first time I read it, I thought the first half was a bit boring. But now that I'm like so used to his writing style and so in love with the characters already, I've just found it more entertaining this time around. So that's always good. There's little bits that I've forgotten, which happens. So it's been nice to pick those up again. Yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying my time with it. And I thought I hadn't updated you in a while, even though reading wise it's only been like 3 hours. I know, I'm so bad. Oh, I set myself a goal. That's when things go wrong, is when I set myself a goal. But I'm hoping I can get a couple more hours done today. And we get to like the 14-hour mark. And then we can bash out 14 hours Sunday and Monday. Is she a bit hopeful? Maybe. But I don't have dance class, so I could read some more on Tuesday evening too, to finish it off, if needs be. But let's keep going with the Thursday Murder Club. And I'm hoping I can finish this today. I did not get the reading that I needed to get done yesterday. I read for a little bit. So timer-wise, Timer-wise, we are now on 15:56:32. So I maybe read for like 20 minutes. I don't know. And we are on page 233. So I remembered I needed to put the bedding back on the bed. I wanted to have a shower before getting in bed because I felt all gross and sticky from the heat and the walk. And, you know, once I'm in bed, I'm in bed. So it just didn't happen. And today, I have woken up in the mood to play The Sims. When this mood takes me, there is nothing I can do to stop it other than playing The Sims. So I'm going to play The Sims. But this is where we are thankful for me finding my love of audiobooks recently. Because that means I can play The Sims while listening to the audiobook of the Thursday Murder Club. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to enjoy myself on The Sims. I'm going to listen to my audiobook and just chill and have a fun time. I will update you all shortly. Hello, we are back. It's been a while. It's been a week. So the last time we spoke, I was reading the Thursday Murder Club, and I was having a great time. I'm happy to confirm I have indeed finished this book. I loved it once again. I think I will always love this book. And I just had a wonderful, wonderful time. There were so many things, like little things throughout the book that I had forgotten about. And it just made me really happy to read them again and remember where we were at, you know? A wonderful, wonderful time. But also, since we last spoke, I listened fully on audiobook to Stay for a Spell by Amy Coombe. I did not enjoy this book. This was so dull. Oh, it was so dull. Oh my god. Nothing happens in this book, right? Oh. This is about a princess that gets cursed and has to stay inside of a bookshop until she finds her heart's desire, right? And you'd think that is a really good premise, but it's just very poorly done, you know? Her parents keep sending princes to her to kiss her to see, you know, if any of them can break the curse, because, you know, it's Shrek. And then, you know, but other, like, literally nothing happens. This is so dull. And I'm really sad about it because it is such a stunning book. And I don't want it on my shelf, but I want it on my shelf because it's so pretty. But according to my rules, I need to get rid of it because I did not enjoy it. It will never get read again. And it breaks my heart a little bit. I won't lie. It breaks my heart. There is 7 hours, 24 minutes, and 29 seconds remaining on the timer. Unfortunately, however, as I predicted, we will be calling it there. Why? Many reasons. Many, many reasons. It is currently now the last day of May. It is also my partner's birthday. And I don't want to sit here and read all day on my partner's birthday because that's not cool. That's not nice. Also, my heart's just not been in this challenge. I really thought, at the beginning of this challenge that maybe this would get me feeling good and revitalize me from a bit of a stressful time we were having, and it just didn't. It didn't work like that. So I've just not wanted to sit and read. So I didn't. Essentially, it's quite simple, really. And there's no point forcing it. There is literally no point forcing it, especially for the sake of a video, because you could literally see from the video that you've just watched, my heart was not in it. You can tell because you've got barely any footage. I have not even filled out my book journal for any of the books that I have read. I'm not going to do a recap because what's the point? It's literally 3 books and you've just watched it all, and I've literally just spoken about 2 of them, so I'm not going to do you a recap. Do you know what? I feel the need to apologise for the sake of this video, but this is just reality, I think. This is just showing the human side of everything, and hopefully, next month will be a good month and I'll have a really good reading challenge. I'm really hopeful that I will, because I've got so many good things planned in June, but nothing that's going to drain me like this last month has drained me, so yeah. I am very hopeful. If you're feeling generous and feeling nice, hit the thumbs up button for this video and hit the subscribe button if you're not sick of my face or sick of my low energy attitude, I guess. And then I will catch you all on the flippity flip, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.